There's a distinct connection between Jimmy Savile and Hollie Greig. Hollie Greig is a Down syndrome girl who was sexually abused by her father, a Freemason. She was also continually raped from the age of 6 for at least 10 years by his brother Freemasons. Over 20 have been named by Hollie, involving police, lawyers, judges and social care workers. The same people that were supposed to be protecting Hollie. Jimmy Savile had a predilection for not just the sexual abuse of young girls, but also the sexual abuse of children who were physically and mentally disabled. This is not just a predilection of Jimmy Savile, it's a predilection of high-level Masons who run their own paedophile rings, but also get an energetic high from the sexual abuse against mentally and physically disabled children. This is a fact. So there is a distinct connection between Jimmy Savile's sexual abuse against disabled children and Hollie Greig, who is a Down syndrome girl and now a young woman. Hollie was sexually abused in the 90s, and for the last 12 or so years there's been numerous people who have banded together to expose what's happened to Hollie. However, the establishment, in stealth and deceit and defiance, have tried to shut down these genuine child rights activists. One such activist was Robert Greene. He was stitched up by the police and imprisoned for 8 months. The charge was breach of the peace, and he was charged with breach of the peace prior to handing out flyers on Hollie Greig's abuse. Hollie Greig's uncle actually witnessed the sexual abuse of Hollie Greig by her own father. When he complained to the authorities about it, he was obviously a key witness in exposing the crimes of her father and of the 20 other Freemason paedophiles. He was subsequently found in his car, brutally murdered and burnt out. The verdict? Suicide. That's what the establishment do to people who speak out, especially eyewitnesses, and especially people who know the facts absolutely and categorically. He had to be taken out. Ultimately, there's a distinct connection between Jimmy Savile and the Hollie Greig case. The establishment need to be seen for who they truly are. The establishment in Scotland and the establishment in the UK and the establishment worldwide are running their own paedophile rings. That is a fact. Hollie Greig is one such case in Scotland. Thomas Hamilton is another such case. And Jimmy Savile also, it's alleged, sexually abused children in Scotland too. The establishment will always try to cover it up. And it's only up to people who are genuinely into searching for the truth and for justice for victims of establishment child abuse that will stand up and fight against them. It's only a matter of time when these people will be brought down. The establishment's paedophile rings have been going on for aeons. It's what they do. The paedophile rings is what holds them together. Tight-knit, fused together in secrecy. It's their biggest secret. But it's also their weakest link. It's the weak link that's going to break them and expose them for who they truly are. The establishment are not the protectors of society. The establishment are predators, traitors, psychopaths, murderers and paedophiles. The Freemason elite have got a lot to answer to. They will be brought to justice. It's only a matter of time. Justice for Hollie Greig.